Does the 10,000-hour rule for success make success? Well, according to Malcolm Gladwell, it absolutely does. Well, according to Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000-hour rule, it is that, like in the title, it takes 10,000 hours to be successful at something. Is this really true? Well, the answer is absolutely! The 10,000-hour rule is something that not only helps get your work done, but also helps you build some really good qualities as a human being in general for your future. While the 10,000-hour rule does sound exhausting, it has proven to be successful in my English 12 grades and time management sheets. And the 10,000-hour rule is successful by showing in your grades and your own personal work. It helps actually make you become a more determined person inside yourself, and it also helps you build focus and schedule building, which are great qualities to have in the future. Great grades are one of the things that have helped prove that the 10,000-hour rule works. Building up great grades takes a lot of time as well as a lot of effort on your part, but it does end up being very helpful towards your future. Just think about it. Doing lots of work helps you get better at something. It's pretty much common logic. And based off of these grades I have received back from my US government class, they help prove that getting good grades comes from doing focus and doing a lot of homework. But wait a minute, doing homework doesn't mean that you're actually studying anything, it just means that, well, you can write down stuff. Heck, you could just be texting while writing down stuff. It doesn't mean you're focusing or learning to get good at your grades. How do you know if you're doing good by just doing homework? Well, doing homework in the first place is a sign that you're at least putting effort into something, whether it's successful or not, because doing homework means you actually had to read a book, which every book on the planet is pretty much educational in its own given right. And shown by this PSA, it takes a long time to get good at studying, but doing it results in good achievement, good grades. The 10,000-hour rule made by Malcolm Gladwell also helps build inside yourself determination, which is another reason why it works. This usage of determination can be used in many different ways outside of just using your grades and using time management sheets. It can be used in different ways, like in a video game, like StarCraft 2. Well, StarCraft is a video game, so how does that help you actually learn to become successful at anything, even if it is 10,000 hours? How can a video game be helpful? Well, according to John Sutter from CNN, pro gamers in South Korea live at training centers where they practice playing video games almost round the clock on some days. All of this practice seems to pay off. South Koreans are regarded as the dominant power in online gaming, particularly the StarCraft franchise. With this information in mind, StarCraft is actually an RTS game, which means a real-time strategy which helps build up foundations of focus, strategy, planning, and execution for people in real life. And practicing games like this actually help achieve greatness not only in games, but techniques in yourself as well. Another element of life that takes a long time to get good at is jogging or marathon running. Jogging not only helps you get better for your next race at your high school, but it also actually helps with brain power. A few days of running led to the growth of hundreds of thousands of new brain cells that improve the ability to recall memories without confusing them. So actually learning how to jog not only helps you get better at jogging, but also helps you get good grades by helping increase the strength of your brain. But when it comes to actually committing to the 10,000-hour rule, what choices do you make? Which path do you take to get to the next day? This is another quality built up to the commitment of this rule: planning and execution. Building a schedule helps you stay organized. You can't afford to fall behind when committed to something as large as going to be successful at it. Taking the time to look over your day is essential to where everything would fit into your timetable. According to my time management sheets, planning results in organization. This trait helps build ideas in your head of when to do everything to achieve the success level that you really deserve.
But planning could be overwhelming. With you trying to be successful already, you might not have the time. Well, it's just like making a movie in a sense. Movies take thousands and thousands of hours to make, so it already sets up the material for you to use the rule, but you yourself have to plan, like making a script, storyboard, having the meetings, and so forth. After you plan out all of this to make the movie, you get on the routine of doing it. It results in execution, which results in the beginning to your success. The 10,000 hour rule helps bring someone to success and greatness. If you really want to be great at something, especially something you love, then you must take the time to get good at it. It does take time to get great at something. You can't just do something immediately the first time and just expect to be amazing at it. It takes a lot of work, but in the end, it will be worth it if you really put all the time and your effort into it. And that's the big thing. It takes everything from you. Everything can be laid out for you, but you have to be the one that puts the effort into actually doing it. According to a slogan made by an English 12 PSA group, a little effort is the start to your future. It's up to you to use that effort to get what you really want, if you want it badly.
If you want to put the time and effort into something, do it. It's worth it.
Now, there's no guarantee that there won't be challenges, and it will be hard, and it will be stressful. But that will just make it feel better about yourself that you did it. And that's the whole point, isn't it? To get great, to get your success. Just take the effort and the time, and it will be worth it.